What's up, guys? Today, how to make a winter map, a snow map, whatever you want to call it. So you're going to take the map that you want to make a snow map. For example, my newest map right here. I unpacked that one. You can see it's unpacked there. You can head over to Beam's site and look for Arctic Circle. It's a good map. And we're going to need some files added there, so you can see I already unpacked that. The first files we're going to have to go into the unpacked Arctic Circle is art, and then you're going to hold control, and then you're going to left click on Lua. You're going to right click, and you're going to copy them. Then we're going to go to the map that you unpacked, and you're going to see, after you click on that, you're going to see levels. We want to paste those two files right here. We're going to back out of here, and we need another file. So we got to go back into Arctic Circle, and then we're going to go into levels, and then we're going to go into Arctic Circle because that's what that's called. And we're going to look for ground model. You're going to left click, right click, copy, and we're going to back out. And then we're going to go into the map you're working on. So levels, the name of it. And then all we're going to do is left click, right click, paste, and replace. Now we still need more files. So we're going to go back into Arctic Circle. We're going to go into levels and then the name Arctic Circles. Then we're going to go into art and then shapes. And then we're going to come down and click on particles. So you're going to left click, right click, copy, and then we're going to back out. And then we're going to go back into the map that you're on. So levels, the name of it, art, and then shapes. Again, the same directory, and there's not any file here named particles, so we're going to paste that there. From there, we're going to back out of here to the level where you see art, levels, and Lua. We're going to highlight all of them. And then we're going to right click and make sure you right click on levels, and then we're going to click send to and then click compressed zip folder. This is going to compile your new map. All right, so once that's done copying, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to rename that. I'm going to rename it original name and snow, and then you're just going to hit enter. After that, we're going to need another tool, and this one's called Beamng Level Cleanup, and it's made to replace materials. You can rename your maps. You can copy materials from other maps. All right, so after you download, install that tool, we're going to go back into the map that we were on, and we're going to make sure we left click, right click, copy that. We're going to back out, and we're going to paste it in here with the rest of the stuff. We're going to delete the original map we were working on. We can get rid of the unpacked maps because we don't need them anymore. Although we do need the Arctic Circle map. After you simplify things, you're going to start this tool up here, which I already did. It takes a little bit to get running. Then we're going to go to copy terrain materials. And here you can see you can copy assets. But we're going to copy terrain materials. All you're concerned about is your terrain source map. Terrain source map simply means Arctic Circle if you're using that one. It's going to start unzipping it. Once that's unzipped, you're going to see that pop up, and then we're going to look at select target level. That means the map that you're working on, your zip target map. You're going to click select. This right here is mine because you can tell by the underscore snow. So you left click on that, you click open, it's going to unzip that. That's done unzipping. It's going to take just a little bit. It's going to remove duplicate stuff, and then you can see it says scanning finished. We can make this screen bigger, and you can scroll down here too. You can see there's ice, and the nice thing about using Arctic Circle is the colors of the snow and the ice is already done. You don't have to touch it. I'm not too worried about the ice, but you're going to see down here we got snow, snow road, and snow road. We are going to want to change some stuff there. Well, I'm just going to click on snow road. I'm not going to mess with the color. If you want to mess with the color, you just click where those numbers are right here, and then you can move your cursor here, and then when you're done, just left click anywhere off of it. You can also set this to wet surface or very shiny surface if it's like ice. We're going to be looking right here at new materials. I'm interested in replacing the asphalt with snow. The snow itself, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to click wet surface, and then I'm going to click mode, and I'm going to select dry dirt, dirt, deep mud. Click any of these, but I would watch because it doesn't really replace the grass. It doesn't replace any types of trees or anything, so you're going to be stuck with those, and you're going to have to repaint it. So after that, right here, you're going to click copy materials, and then you got to click this copy here. Then we're going to click rename map. Right here you could see current name of level, and you're going to want to rename this so it doesn't conflict. And I'm just going to put underscore snow, and then without going ahead and taking snapshots for the previews, I'm just going to name it snow so I know what to look for. But you can unpack it and take a new screenshot once you have your snow in there. We're just going to click rename level, rename. Now we're just going to click here, build zip file. Once it's zipped up, if we click this folder again, you're going to now see the same name as I named it, only it's going to have deploy underscore with a bunch of numbers. That's telling you that's the new zip file. So all we're going to do is copy that. We're going to go to C drive, users, and then your username. App data, make sure that view and hidden files is on. Local, and then we're going to go to whatever Beam version. This one is for 33, and then you're going to click on mods. I already did one here as a test, so I'm going to delete that one, and I'm just going to place that in here. All right, so after that, you're going to start Beam, and now we're going to look for our map. So you could clearly see right here, it's indicated by snow. Okay, so I did not do like the rocks that you're seeing here. If you do that, it will get snow covered. If you take a look around, there's patches of snow all around. So I didn't replace the grass or anything. So if you click in that material, in that tool, it will replace this, but the grass won't be gone. You're going to have to repaint that, but there will be snow there. And we can take a look at that. So if we press F11 here, and then we go to our paint tool, and if we click asphalt, we already know we replaced the road. So you could clearly see it kind of sunk in a little bit there, and you can paint snow all around here. And I guess the easiest way to say this is if you replace river mud with snow road or snow or ice, you're replacing the mud itself. So if we clicked on forest floor, we know we didn't replace that, so that's still going to pop up. Just like if we click on deep mud, that we replaced, and you can see it should be very deep snow. So if we hit out of F11, you can see the truck sunk down already. And the ground models that we copied allow this. When we step on the gas, it should kick back white as well because it copied the properties from Arctic Circle. And you can clearly see that does. All right, so out here on the road, unlike in the German guy's video where he's in Johnson Valley and the road is all ice, the decal over this, you're not seeing any snow, although it's acting like there's snow. So if we go, you can see it's kicking back like dirt and snow. It has the right emitters, but if you saw, we sunk down here. So that's another thing you have to be careful of. It's like a best guess. So even out here on the highway, it's kind of sunk, and you might have to go and touch that up. So if we went to F11, and in World Editor here, if we just went over that with asphalt, because that's the material you replaced, exit, you're not sinking there. But you're still sliding on the road as if it was slippery. If we click the road decal, and then we delete that, and delete it again, and we keep deleting that, you can see there's snow under there. It's just the decal that's not allowing you to see it.